ago, we talked about the differences of Standoff and the development process, what the early workings of that ended up looking like. And it's something that was honestly pretty much on par with what we knew of in terms of both the current Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 versions, though there were some major changes, and of course, aesthetically, it looked completely different. What we're gonna be doing in this one is taking a look at another map that is around that same idea. This is gonna be taking a look at Plaza, one map that I don't necessarily know if I'd consider a fan favorite within Black Ops 2, but it was one that I ended up playing a million times as well, simply because I got stuck with it in the map rotation all the time. But having played it, it's something where knowing the insides and outs and looking at what it used to be is really weird to me. So that said, we're gonna be proposing the same idea here as the Standoff video, but this one has a lot more drastic changes. Today, we're gonna be taking a look at Promenade, the very early workings of Plaza. So that said, firstly, right off the bat, once again, this was something that was not named Plaza in Black Ops 2 initially. The placeholder name for this was Promenade. As for the reasoning, it's not necessarily known as to why, but the descriptions and everything like that are still identical as to the current Plaza, that being that it's in the Indian Ocean, tight corners and angles throughout, all that good stuff, because it is still, once again, the basic building blocks of this map, and a lot of it does have tight corners and angles. And of course, the main loading screen for Plaza in Black Ops 2, the final product, does say it's in the Indian Ocean. So that said, those attributes are the same, but the name, and you'll see the image, is completely different. This being the early loading screen up on screen right now, it's much different than that of what we know of as to be the current one, and really, it doesn't look anything like the Plaza that we know of from the final product of Black Ops 2. Now, immediately when I take a look at this loading screen or this map preview image, I just think of Grind from Black Ops 2 additionally. One of the DLC maps here, and it's very well possible that it could be something that ended up being a little catalyst for that DLC map, where they had this outlook for the map but didn't actually use it, so maybe they brought it over into be Grind for Black Ops 2, because you can see the very center focal point looks like that of a skate park. A quarter pipe with all sorts of other different obstacles that you could end up doing some skateboarding tricks on, whatever it may end up being, but it certainly does not look like a high-end resort for Black Ops 2's final product of Plaza. Now, maybe this is something where they changed out, say, the club room and there was no Skrillex playing in the background of that. Maybe this is that area, but of course, with this being so much different, it's hard to tell what angle is what and where everything ended up leading out to be. Personally, I think this might have been what turned into the club area, where you see the lights in the lower right corner. That could be the main entrance, and then we have the side entrance just to the right of the middle of the image off in the distance there. That might be where it is, but of course, we don't have any other points of interest to look at and to maybe compare one spot to another. So your guess is as good as mine, but it's something that definitely is completely different. And that, of course, being changed in time to be the Plaza that we know of now, I'm just curious to know if this ended up being a catalyst now for Grind for Black Ops 2. But nonetheless, it's a completely reworked, completely different version of Plaza, and what may have been would have been completely different than that of what we know of from the last few years with Black Ops 2. Now, unlike the Standoff video, we don't have any new version of this being in Black Ops 3. It was not remastered or reimagined for Black Ops 3 as a DLC map, but still, Plaza was a relatively decent map, I think. Though it wasn't my favorites, it was still played a lot even, and something that a lot of you guys probably never knew of, this very early workings of the map that you've probably played half 1,000 times within Black Ops 2. So I wanted to let you guys know about this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and of course, if you guys did, make sure you drop a like down below. Let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section down below as well. What do you guys think of this? Do you think it would have been cool to see where this led to if it were progressing how it was initially here at this point and wasn't changed to be Plaza, or do you prefer the current Plaza that we have now within Black Ops 2? Additionally, I'd love to hear your thoughts also. Do you think this was a catalyst for the map Grind, the DLC map that was a skate park within Black Ops 2, or do you think that that assumption is maybe a little bit too out there, a little bit too wild? Whatever it may be, feel free to drop it down there in the comment section down below. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you guys did enjoy, drop a like down below. And of course, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to stay up to date with everything we have here regarding Black Ops 3, both multiplayer and Zombies of Zombies Chronicles, Call of Duty World War II, both multiplayer and zombies there as well, Modern Warfare Mastered, Infinite Warfare, all that good stuff. We got you covered here up on the channel. And finally, if you guys want to follow me over on Twitter, that is the best place to connect me outside of YouTube. Practically live on Twitter, so if you guys want to strike up a conversation, ask me a question, whatever it may be, link is down there in the description below. But all that said and out of the way, hopefully you guys guys have a fantastic day. Thanks so much for watching. Mine's been Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care, and peace.